My name's James.
And I'm Ashley.
We sold our house and we are traveling across the country with our kids.
My name's Goose and this is Maverick. Come join us.
All right guys, today has been a very long travel day. What time did we start traveling this morning? Like 10, 11?
11.
It is now like 6:30 in a different time zone, so it's actually like 7:30 our time. And we got sucked into, so let me rewind and talk to you. So during those travels, we have been seeing, I would say like 5,000, you think that's right? 5,000 billboards for this thing called wall drug. And they're like purposely cryptic about what it is. Like it just, sometimes it seems like it's a store, sometimes it seems like it's a restaurant. So we kind of got sucked into this thing. So we decided at the end of the day, you know what? It's like 15 minutes from where we're gonna stay tonight. Let's just stop, get out, stretch our legs, and find out what this stupid wall drug thing is here in South Dakota. So the guess is this started out by just a normal store advertising on the road, and then over time it started adding more and more signs, and then more and more people got into it, and now they have this entire road. Check it out, this entire road is decked out kind of like, it almost reminds me of old Tucson from when we went and visited that. So there's the wall drug store. But then you go over this way and they have all these other stores. They even have this like castle thing here. Yeah, I'm guessing it started out as like just old time store that started advertising on the road, and then it turned into one of those like off the road tourist attractions, you know, like giant dinosaurs that you see everywhere. So let's go check out the Wall Drug Store since 1931. Oh, and cafe.
Mount Rushmore, kind of upside down. There you go.
Dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes. Undercover, agents of the other. Beyond gravel, beyond all.
These are some creepy animatronics, but they have these like randomly throughout the store. They have one up front that was like a band musician, and then they have some sort of political thing over there. Kind of creepy, but cool at the same time. I mean, that's what you're here for, right? Is the randomness. Oh, did you see the little muskrat mole whatever thing come out? Pop, there he is. Alright guys, so I found this hat. Usually I'm not a big fan of the hats we find at like the stores that are saying like where we've been or what we've done, but this one was actually kind of unique, kind of fun. And then Mom found this one. It's a little blatant in your face, but I think it's fun.
I think it's funny.
You like it? I don't know. Let me see yourself. I think it's cute.
I think it's fun.
I think it's fun. Like when I think hats like that, I think of like hats like this, which it's not like it's horrible, but it's just not something I would want to wear around, or like, you know, like that. I don't know why, I just don't like that kind of thing. But I thought this was kind of fun and just totally random because it's like wall drug. What the heck is that?
Okay.
And Maverick likes it too. You like it? Should Mom get that one? I think so. Okay, Mom, so now that we've been around, looked around, in like one sentence, how would you describe wall drug? Yeah, well, I was gonna say Walmart drug. How would you describe wall drug?
I don't know. Old fashioned?
I would describe it as a hodgepodge of beach shops in the middle of nowhere.
Apparently they're going to the forest. What forest are you?
We're going to Disneyland.
That's what she told me, and then she said, don't go to Disneyland.
Yeah. More?
cloistered in injustice, dead in the eye of time. Nobody is losing.
So it's been almost 12 minutes, and it says it eats every 12 minutes. So I'm gonna go see if it likes baby.
Oh, Dad. No. Daddy, let's not have her be scared.
Okay guys, I was sitting here doing some work and then all of a sudden Ash was like, James, quick, come here, come here. I was like, what's going on? And check out what just happened.
Give a big smile.
What? That's awesome. So tell me what happened.
Yanked it out.
Yeah,
She was playing with it.
She yanked it out herself. Let me see it.
Little itty bitty tooth.
Goose's first tooth.
Oh my gosh, you're growing up too much.
Not even how much blood? A lot of blood? I can't believe you yanked it out. I wanted to tie a string to it and then ride the dirt bike and have the dirt bike yank it out. I can't believe we have a kid that's lost a tooth. And she pulled it out by herself.
Okay, and then all of a sudden you're...
Here, you want to hold it? So, for the past few days, she's had this loose tooth. Maybe even a week. And she keeps playing. She's like, I just want it to come out because she was nervous that she was going to swallow it in her sleep or while she's eating or something.
I just let it pop out.
Does it feel weird? Because now you got a hole in your mouth.
And then apparently, she was just up here playing with it. She's like, I'm going to pull it out.
No, she didn't. She said, I'm just going to twist it. So she's just going to play with it.
Alright guys, now we got to put that under the pillow and then see if the tooth... You think the tooth fairy will find us even though we're on the road?
She comes to everyone.
Do you think she knows?
She comes to everyone.
I bet you she's probably kind of like Dee Dee the elf, where she just knows where we are. That's pretty crazy.
And she brings it to Tooth Fairies.
Yeah, Tooth Fairy.
She brings it to Tooth Fairy Village.
That's awesome.
Where they clean her tooth.
Where is? Oh, there it is, right there. That's hilarious. First tooth out. Dang it, kid, you're getting big. Get smaller. Shrink. Shrink. Get smaller. Oh.
Okay, guys. So we decided, kind of last minute, that we're gonna go to Mount Rushmore tonight.
Well, we knew we were going to Mount Rushmore. That's why we're here.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I am super excited because this is one of those things that you learn about in school, but for some reason I never thought I would see it. It was always like.
And
Yep.
Maverick never thought she was here.
She's super excited. It's just one of those things that you always hear about, but for some reason to me, I'm like, I'll never see it. And then here I am. I get to see it. It's so cool. Anyway, we weren't gonna go today because we have had some really
there it is.
long travel days. Where?
It's straight ahead in front of your face.
How can I not? I've got the sun in my eyes.
Well,
Now I see him, but
There it is.
do you see it? It doesn't look real.
That's cool. It's not.
It doesn't feel real.
It's not 3D generated. It hasn't blown up like. Was it Independence Day? What movie? Comment
probably.
below. How many movies has Mount Rushmore blown up in?
Oh my goodness, or like someone hangs from their nose or something. Anyway, we've just been traveling so much. It's been some really long drives. And we're like, ugh, we don't want to drive again. But it's only 20 minutes, so normally to us I'd be like, ugh, 20 minutes, but now it's like, oh, 20 minutes.
Well, and Ashley pointed out they do a Illumination Ceremony at night, which is supposed to be kind of cool. It's like all dark and then they like bring up the lights and whatnot with music. So I'm kind of excited about that, something that I wasn't expecting.
And I think that this is a good thing to do just because tomorrow night it's supposed to rain and thunder and lightning, and so I don't know if they'll do it if it does that. So we want to make sure that we get to see the illuminating. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. And just make sure that we get to see it because it's supposed to rain most of the day tomorrow. And if it does, no one's gonna be.
Maverick is really excited.
Maverick's excited. Anyway, if it does, no one's gonna be excited to be walking in the rain. So we're headed there. We have to pay the toll.
By the way,
pay the toll, troll.
Informational tidbit: it is free to get in. You don't need, even though we have the National Parks Pass, we don't get to use it because the admission is free. And Ashley was telling me it's the reason because of that is because the creator, Borgman or whatever his name was, wanted it to be that way. But the government being the way it is, they get you where they can, and it's $10 for parking, or it's like
50 for a bus.
50 for a bus. Hopefully, I don't think anybody here is watching. But I'm assuming are RVs $10 too? I don't know actually.
No.
But anyways, but the lady, our neighbor, said that the pass is good all year, so you can come back again and again. So like while we're here, if we decide to come back tomorrow, I don't think we have to pay again.
That's cool. Okay.
So yeah, that is a good little tidbit fact. Free to get in, but $10 for cars and RVs are $10. I'll let you know once we go through if it is good for all year, but that's what our neighbor said.
And if you're over 14 feet, don't try to come in because it's a 14-foot clearance. Another tip, animals are not allowed past the columns. So I'm glad that I didn't say let's bring Apollo. I wanted to bring Apollo, but then I'm like, you know what? He probably won't be allowed. And I was right.
I think seniors and active military get them for free. Because he asked me about, or you get a discount.
Or at least discounted. So make sure to let them know. If you're over, 62? Or if you are military. Anyway, excited? We're gonna go take a look around.
Okay, guys, come here. Look at this view. I know I'm interrupting her, but look at this. This is this is from the parking lot. This is the view of the parking lot, you guys. Look at that. We went down in the valleys, then up, and then right behind us. Boom. There it is.
Castles out of sand, reaching for the grand. As willows align, we lose track of time. Head up high, now we climb. Oh, dreamy, breezy, we go.
Mommy, are you proud that she's wearing her Gryffindor outfit? Thank you. So they have all the state flags, you guys, and what state number they were, as far as what year they were admitted to the Union. I honestly wasn't sure how big it was going to be, and the heads themselves don't look that big, but the mountain is bigger than I was thinking. I wasn't thinking the mountain was going to be that high, yeah? Is it just me?
It's just crazy.
And something I didn't know until I started doing research about this place is there's actually a giant viewing amphitheater. So if you look down here, they have this giant amphitheater looking up at the mountain, and that's where the nighttime Illumination Ceremony takes place, which we've learned there's a film documenting or talking about why each of the presidents are up there, as well as they honor veterans and that kind of thing. So I'm really excited and thankful that we came, and we'll hang out here till nighttime because I think it'll be cool to kind of learn why they chose each president, because I honestly, if I learned about that in high school, I don't remember why they chose each of those individual presidents. Ash, do you remember why they chose which president or no?
Vaguely.
Oh, you do? Because I have no idea. You want me to take your picture?
Yeah. So the 4 presidents that were chosen to be on Mount Rushmore were Washington, Jefferson, Lincoln, and Roosevelt, and they were chosen because they felt that they commemorate the founding, growth, preservation, and development of the United States. Pretty cool, if you ask me.
Random tidbit fact, this is amazing. Thomas Jefferson, including the principal author for the Declaration of Independence, was one of the first American ice cream recipes. That's hilarious. Ice cream recipe from 1780. It's gotta be good. You wanna try Thomas Jefferson's ice cream? What you got there, love?
Ice cream.
Ice cream. Is it good? Yeah? So, freeze brain? So you know how earlier I was saying that Thomas Jefferson created the first American ice cream recipe? You can, apparently still make his vanilla ice cream recipe, and if you want to, you can pay extra and get that. The vanilla didn't sound that good, so I went ahead and passed up on it. But while we're waiting for the sun to set for the lighting ceremony, we decided Could get some ice
It's
cream.
gonna be an hour until it starts, so we decided to have ice cream now.
Yes, ma'am. How is it, ma'am? You want to try by Dad's? And Mommy has fishy crackers.
No judgment.
Boring.
Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. Dr. Seuss, very good. Dr. Seuss.
Mount Rushmore was so cool. Honestly, it was some place that you always think about going, but going there, it was so not only like beautiful, but like just huge and awe-inspiring to see what people did with such primitive technology. I mean, these guys were hanging out over a cliff, sitting on a 2x4 tied to a piece of rope with a jackhammer slung over their shoulder, taking out these guys' nose and features. It is insane what they did. Not to mention like using dynamite. The really cool thing, actually, I don't think we touched on, is there's actually a museum that goes over the whole process of how they did it. There's a film that talks about all the different steps they went and how come it took so many years. It was quite impressive. So definitely, if you are in the South Dakota area or if you're doing any sort of road trip, you have to make Mount Rushmore one of the places you're going to check out. So cool. But this isn't all we're doing in South Dakota. We are actually going to be going to Custer State Park tomorrow. Really excited about that. There's this big wildlife loop where they're supposed to have bison and all sorts of cool stuff. But I can't believe that we are almost back to the West Coast, you guys. We have almost circled the entire country. That is crazy. Thank you so much for being part of this journey, you guys. You are amazing. Remember, stay positive. Get out there. Life is an adventure. So make some memories.